Hi guys, next to me is a Tesla Model 3 long range, and yes, we have a beautiful background because it's taken us all the way to Germany, and I think that's the perfect excuse to find 5 reasons I love and hate about the Tesla Model 3 long range. Starting off on a positive, here are the 5 things that I love about the Tesla Model 3. Number 1 is going to be the range. Now yes, we do have the long range version, which means we can get up to 370 miles off a single charge. Now on the way to Germany, as you'll see in the previous video, we only had to stop off a couple of times for half an hour. That is pretty impressive.
100% in Germany gave us nearly 600 kilometres, with 92% at 331 miles. Not too bad.
Number 2 is something a little bit different. So when you're driving on the motorway and you're changing lanes, you don't have the standard 3-click indicators or it's fully on. It just turns it off once you're in the lane you want to be in. That is pretty clever.
Whilst this perk might seem minor, it does help you sit back and relax on the journey.
Number 3, we're going to go with styling. Now I know Tesla can be a little bit of a Marmite, a love and hate relationship with the styling, but I think the Model 3 in the white with the satin black accents looks pretty good. It has a sporty feel, it looks pretty stylish, and you know what? When you see them on the road, they have a pretty good road presence.
Tesla have a unique styling which makes them stand out. The white and black combination on this Model 3 is certainly stylish thanks to all the smaller touches like the handles and the door sills. I personally really like it.
Number 4, we're going to go with the Tesla Supercharger Network. Now I know this is a general thing across all Teslas, but it has been my favourite thing. The journey across Germany and the whole Supercharger Network across Europe has been just insane. And when you find one of the 250 kilowatt hour chargers, it charges in no time. So by the time you've had your breakfast, you're good to go.
The network across Europe was fantastic and we were never far from a charger when we needed one, with the lowest charger we used being 150 kilowatt hours and the highest 250 kilowatt hours. There was enough time to grab some food and come back to plenty of charge.
And number 5 is going to be how chill and sedate the Tesla Model 3 is to drive. You really can sit back and relax. When I say sedate and chill, I don't just mean the fact there's no engine noise drumming on in the back of your ear. It's even down to the suspension. It's all-wheel drive, it can do everything and is more than capable. The steering is easy. When you put it into chill mode, you can just relax for a bit. And then you've got normal, which can do 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds. So things like the Autobahn have been pretty fun. It's been the perfect all-rounder, and I mean, I really couldn't have asked for a better car to do this trip with. The seats are comfortable, granted a little bit sticky when it's warm. What more can you ask for? This car has genuinely surprised me, as I did start my Germany trip out with the fact that I didn't think an EV would be the best car to go over to Europe. But as you can see in that video and this one, God was I wrong. But on that 600-mile journey, what are the 5 things that I didn't like so much? Number 1 is going to be the view out of the rear view mirror. Now because you've got the panoramic sunroof, it does kind of blend into the rear window, which means when you're looking over your shoulder, it's a little bit short. Number 2 is going to be the turning circle.
Whilst it's never easy to demonstrate, here's an example of a turning circle. And it was the fact that sometimes you need more than a 3-point turn to get round.
Number 3, I'm going to say the driving position. For me, I feel a little bit high. And before you say anything, yes, I am on the lowest settings. Now, I just feel like I'm sat up a little bit over all the dash. Now, whether that's because we don't have a Speedo here, I'm not too sure. But that leads nicely onto number 4, which is the fact you have no Speedo here. And constantly, when you're looking at the road, you want to be able to just flick your eyes down nice and easily. Instead, you've got a bit of a tiny one here. That is my main bugbear with Teslas. Where's my Speedo? And number 5 is the Autopilot. Yes, the cruise control is fantastic, but as soon as you want to do the assistant side of things, it's not my favourite. I'd rather just take control of the wheel.
But I must admit, in traffic, it was actually the best thing ever.
So there we have it, the Tesla Model 3 long range. Now I know you have to come up with 5 things that I love and hate, but overall this car has been bloody fantastic. So there we have it guys, you all know the drill. To make my journey your journey, like, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!